Listen up, because this is where it gets real. You know the frustration. Watching these corporate giants move like tanks, slow, clumsy, stuck in their old ways, while the world speeds up so damn fast around them. You sit there thinking, how the hell do these massive companies change overnight? How do activist investors come in and flip the entire game so freaking fast? It's maddening, right? You've seen businesses crippled by bureaucracy, scared to pivot, deaf to real innovation. And then, bam, out of nowhere, someone storms in and shakes everything up like a wrecking ball. What's the secret? Why do these activists hold the key? And how do they pull it off so fast, so brutally effective? First, forget everything you thought about playing nice. Activist investors? They don't tiptoe in or send polite emails. They pounce, laser focused on real pain points that everyone else ignores because they're comfortable or scared. They find the broken bones hiding beneath fancy reports and investor presentations. They zero in on the complacency, the board stacked with yes men, executive teams afraid to touch anything, and balance sheets that look fine until you scratch the surface. Your job, if you want to play at this level, is to see those hiding places too. No fluff. Identify what's killing growth, what's bleeding cash, where management is just spinning wheels. Use data, interviews, anything you can get your hands on to expose those weak spots before others even realize they're there. Second, be relentless, but smart. Activists don't just buy stock and wait for a miracle. They collect enough shares to get attention, but more importantly, they build a story that they can sell to other players, major investors, media, anyone who matters. They turn pain into opportunity and opportunity into pressure. You need to build an unshakable narrative that screams improvements, real change, and profit unlocked, not just some vague promises. But here's the kicker. Don't get sloppy. Your demands and proposals must be bulletproof because the giants won't budge if they smell weakness or noise. Be surgical. Propose specific changes, replace underperforming CEOs, cut fat departments, restructure debt, or spin off underappreciated assets. This isn't about threats. It's about showing a clear path from suffering to winning, and everyone who holds a dime in that company wants their money to grow. Third, influence is power, but timing and tactics are everything. Activist investors play the long and short games at once. Sometimes they push for quick wins, shaking up management teams, forcing board seats, or triggering corporate reviews. Other times they're in for the long haul, planting seeds that grow over quarters or years, steering big companies toward leaner, faster, more ruthless versions of themselves. You need to be patient and adaptive. Know when to push hard and when to pull back, when to rally public opinion, and when to work quietly behind the scenes. Mastering this balance separates armchair strategists from the heavyweight players that actually flip industries overnight. Now, if you feel stuck watching this from the sidelines, here's the cold truth. You're only ever going to get change when you get bold. No more waiting for the right moment or perfect conditions. Go out, buy that first chunk of shares in that stalling giant, back up every move with data that can't be ignored, and prepare to fight tooth and nail for control. Align with other like-minded investors who get it. They're your weapons and your shield. This isn't about playing safe. It's about being the storm. Because no one is going to hand you the keys to the kingdom. You have to take them. And always remember, this game moves fast. Corporate giants don't like being woken up. They fight back hard, with legal teams, PR spin, delaying tactics. But that's your advantage. Ordinary players freeze when they see resistance. Activists lean into it. They use every attack as fuel, turning pressure into progress, chaos into clarity. They crush the noise with precision and patience. That's how you win. That's how you change the rules overnight. So stop waiting for miracles and start forcing them. Look at those giants not as untouchable monsters, but as broken machines screaming for an overhaul. Find the cracks, buy the stakes, build your army, craft your message. Hit where it hurts most. Move fast. Stay sharp. Don't just influence, dominate the direction they take. And remember, no giant falls just because it's big. They fall because they stop moving. This is your moment. Take it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.